All right, you should be able to hear us now. I know we definitely got sound now. We just don't have the mics going anymore. So hopefully the music in the background won't be too bad on us.
Well, snuggle in here close.
I think it picks you up pretty good. It's just hopefully it doesn't pick the music in the background up too bad. But anyway, here in Summerville, Georgia, a little big horse stadium, Buddy Wendell Field for Dade County at Chattooga on a Thursday night affair. Before we get started on the picks this week, I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to all of the Northwest Georgia, the local volleyball teams that have made it to the Final Four. And in single A, Bremen is going to play Chattooga actually in the Final Four. Gordon Lee is also in the Final Four going against Oglethorpe County. In 2A, Ringo has Franklin. In 3A, Calhoun is playing Whitewater. And I just lost it again, but we'll pop it up one more time. 4A, Cartersville versus Pace Academy. Congratulations on making it to the Final Four. Hopefully we'll have a few winners out of that. We know we at least have one in the championship game because we got a Bremen versus Chattooga there. So big-time girls volleyball play there. All right, jumping on into the football games. This week's games, we'll start off. You want to go ahead? Can you read that? Or?
Yeah. We got Paulding County at Pebblebrook. Pebblebrook is a 2-point favorite.
Yeah, so 2 points here. I think on the road makes a difference here. I like Pebblebrook in a close one here.
Yeah, I know Paulding County did what they had to last week, man. They got themselves in position to play for a playoff spot. Going to Pebblebrook is going to be tough, but I'm gonna roll with Paulding County in this one, man. South Paulding at East Paulding. East Paulding is a 19-point favorite.
Yeah, I like East Paulding right here. Probably somewhere around that 3-score range, like they haven't predicted.
Yeah, I think East Paulding, man, they're looking ahead to the playoffs. They think they're penciled in for the 3 spot there. They'll play Villarica next Friday night. I like East Paulding here. Speaking of Villarica, a 10-point favorite at Kennesaw Mountain.
Yeah, I think Villarica gets the win here. It may be a 1-score game, maybe closer than that 10 on the road. But I like Villarica to win this game.
Yeah, I like the Wildcats on the road. This is one of our 2 region championships on Friday night. Rome is a 6-point favorite at New Manchester.
I think Rome puts another complete game together and a little bit of a statement game here for Rome. I like Rome to pull away and win this one by 2 or 3 scores. I think they can beat New Manchester by a couple scores.
Yeah, I've heard from the people that have seen both of them play, and they think New Manchester could give Rome a game, but I like the Wolves, man. I think the Wolves are getting ready for the postseason. I like the Wolves by more than 6. Towns County at Southeast Whitfield. Towns County is a 12-point favorite. Trying to yell over the music.
Yeah, sorry if you can only hear the music in the background. Yes, I agree. The spreads are just for fun. We're not the NBA, and anyway, Towns County is Southeast Whitfield. I think Southeast is going to play spirited here at home, coming toward the end of the season. I think Towns wins this one, but very close.
Yeah, I like Towns in this one. Cartersville at Hiram. Cartersville is a 30-point favorite.
Yeah, Cartersville's just too good. I think Cartersville wins this one going away.
Yeah, I know Hiram has a chance to tie for the region title with this win if Cass loses to Alatoona. But, yeah, I think Cartersville wins by whatever they want to win by.
Yeah, and we've said that a few times this year.
And it's actually worked out that way.
Yeah.
Alatoona at Cass. Cass is a 24-point favorite.
Yeah, I think Cass is just a better team here. Alatoona's not a bad team. On the road at Cass, I think Cass has too much. They get it done.
Yeah, Cass has something to play for this Friday night, man. If they can win this game, they guarantee themselves a playoff game for the first time in 42 years at home.
42 years, and I think that's going to drive them to a win.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Colonels here at home. This is our other region championship. Central at Griffin. Central is a 12-point favorite.
Yeah, I think Central's on a roll right now. Just 12 points at a pretty decent Griffin team. I think Central covers and they win region champ right here.
Yeah, I think this Griffin team's tough, man. They beat Jonesboro by pretty much the same score Central beat them by. On the road, region championship game, I'm going to go Central, but I think it's going to be closer than the 12.
I got you.
Charles thinks Central wins by 18.
Central by 18.
Anyone to be walking with
Cedartown at Woodland. Cedartown is a 12-point favorite.
Down at front, the band second.
Yeah, I think this is it's an interesting game here. I kind of went back and forth on this. Cedartown has really been struggling. I mean, let's face it. But I think they have enough. If they can hold on to the football, I think athletically they have enough to beat Woodland. I think they beat Woodland by probably somewhere around the 2 scores, 10 points, 2 scores.
Yeah, I think the Wildcats, man, they got the momentum going. They got the big win last week over Southeast Whitfield. I am going to hit the button, man, for upset pick of the week right here. Woodland's at home by 2. I'm going to say 28-26.
All right, he's going with Woodland at home over Cedartown.
White County at Chastity. Chastity a 10-point favorite.
Yeah, I like Chastity in this one in a close game. I think home field advantage is pretty big.
Yeah, I'll go with Chastity here. Calhoun at Heritage. This technically is a region championship game, I guess. Calhoun, a 15-point favorite.
I don't really know what I'm going to see from Heritage. I've seen a couple times where they battled, played well. I've seen them, kind of shock us at Northwest Whitfield when they played them. I think Calhoun's too good. I don't think it matters if the good or the bad shows up for Heritage. I think Calhoun wins by a couple scores at least.
Yeah, I like Calhoun by a couple scores at least. Dawson County at Lumpkin County. Lumpkin County, a 22-point favorite.
Yeah, I think Lumpkin's too good here. I think Lumpkin has enough to score enough points. Well, they'll probably win by that 2 or 3 score spread.
Yeah, Dawson's been a little up and down this year. They've given some good teams a close game, and then they get upset by White County. I like Lumpkin here by the 22. Ridgeland at Northwest Whitfield. Northwest Whitfield, 35-point favorite.
I think Northwest is going to run a score. Well, not run a score, but they're going to score a lot of points in this game. And I think they can have their backups in early.
I like the Panthers here to keep it closer than 35. I do think Northwest Whitfield gets the win, but I'm going to go Panthers.
Okay.
Adairsville, man, our upset team of the week last week on the road at Gilmer. Gilmer is a 9-point favorite.
I mean, I like what Adairsville did last week, but I think this Gilmer team is tough. And I think going to Gilmer makes it even worse. I like Gilmer by, 2 scores.
Yeah, I went back and forth on this game when I was looking at it, man. Adairsville looked really good last week in that upset win. Tough place to play over there at Gilmer, though. I'm going to go Gilmer by less than the 9. This is one of our 3 Pickem games of the week, man. I don't think we've had 3 in a week this season.
I've never seen 3, no.
GAC at Pickens. Coin flip.
Yeah, I'm going to say at Pickens is the big thing. And I think they both have very talented teams. When it's even, I think I'll take the home team in this one. I'm going to go with the Pickens Dragons and a big time win for them.
Yeah, I think this game is even. I mean, the computer's got it right. I'm going to go GAC.
All right, split decision.
All right, Murray County at Rockmart. Rockmart, 35-point favorite.
Yeah, Rockmart cruising into the playoffs here, getting the starters out earlier, getting that backup some, getting healthy this week. Big win by Rockmart.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance that they look ahead to next week, man. I like Rockmart, big in this one. LFO at North Cobb Christian. LFO a 10-point favorite.
Yeah, I think LFO's got enough offense here to win by that 10-point margin. And as I see the football flying in, I like LFO to win this one by, I think 10 sounds good.
Yeah, I know North Cobb Christian had a good game last week at North Murray, put up a lot of points. Quarterback looked good. I like LFO here, though. North Murray at Cahulla Creek. North Murray a 31-point favorite.
North Murray's been a scoring machine lately, and this Cahulla team is not bad. I think they'll hang around. They'll give them a battle. But I like North Murray to win this game pretty handily.
Yeah, I like North Murray here. I do think Cahulla Creek keeps it closer at home. Like I said, they've been playing well over the last month. Union County at Summerville. Summerville a 12-point favorite.
Yeah, I went back and watched a good bit of that Summerville game last week, and I think they have a sour taste in their mouth. I think at home, at the Furnace, Summerville's getting a win this week.
Yeah, I think it might get ugly before it's over with, man. I think they're going to come out and prove a point. I'll go Summerville. Christian Heritage, man, at Fannin County, a 40 game in 7A. Fannin County can still win the region if they win this game.
Yeah, 4-point spread here. I've seen both of these teams. Christian Heritage, a little bit more multiple. I like the Christian Heritage passing game, my man. I think Christian Heritage wins this game. And I think it's going to be maybe 2 scores.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, it's a tough place to play up there in Blue Ridge. Coach Cheatham and those guys, I know they'll be ready. I just got a feeling they're going to pull this one out, man. I'm going to go Fannin County.
Okay.
Temple at Darlington, coin flip.
What I seen last week from Darlington, and, it's kind of been a struggle all year. I'm going to go with Darlington.
Yeah, Charles likes Darlington by 5.
I like that, Charles. I'm going to go Darlington also in a close one.
Yeah, I think the Darlington offense, man, has been playing pretty good over the last couple of weeks. Temple's been struggling to score points over the last month. Maybe they get it together Friday night. I'm gonna go to the Darlington Tigers at home. I was about to say Tigers, but I wouldn't get it done. Darlington at home. Model at Hurd. Hurd 35-point favorite.
Yeah, I think Hurd's too good. Hurd rolls still win here at home.
Yeah, Hurd. I'm about to get them start swag surfing in a minute, y'all.
Yeah, we got the swag surf in the background.
Bremen at Haralson County. Haralson County, a 4-point favorite.
Yeah, I think Haralson has kind of been on a run. They got slowed last week. Barely got slowed last week. Bremen's one of those teams it's been good at times this year. I think it's be a battle. For some reason, I'm going to take a Haralson down there at home. I think Haralson's good enough to get this win.
Charles is going to upset. It's his upset pick of the week in 6A. He's going Bremen by 2. I think it's going to be a knockdown, drag-out game defensively for sure, man. Both teams love to hit next-door neighbors, rival. I'm going to take Bremen on the road. Gordon Lee at Coosa. Gordon Lee a 34-point favorite.
Yeah, I think Gordon Lee wins this one. I know it's at Coosa. I think it's not a close game.
Yeah, I like Gordon Lee here. Gordon Central at R. Murchie. Gordon Central, 27-point favorite.
I think the Blue Indians are going to put up a fight here. I mean, they tend to do that at times, especially, there's been some good ones between Gordon Central and R. Murchie lately. I think Gordon Central is a little bit better team, and I think they'll win this game. But I don't know if they win it by 27.
I agree. I think Gordon Central wins, but by less than 27. This is an important game for a few teams in our area. Mount Zion can clinch the 2 seed with a win. Tryon will be the 3 seed if Mount Zion wins, and the 4 seed if Manchester wins. So Mount Zion a 1-point favorite.
Yeah, I've seen both of these teams. I think I'm going to take Mount Zion. I think Mount Zion wins it in a very close game, even though it's at Manchester.
Yeah, I think this has all the makings of a 1-point game for sure. Yeah. It's going to be a knockdown, drag out. I can't decide if it's going to be 15-14 or 35-34, but I'm going to go with Mount Zion on the road.
I like it.
Bowden at Greenville. Bowden a 35-point favorite.
Yeah, Bowden's going to win this one going away.
Yeah, agreed. Here's one of our big schools that snuck its way to the bottom. Walton at North Baldwin. North Baldwin is a 2-point favorite.
Wow, this Walton team, whoo, I tell you what, I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with North Paulding, and I think it's gonna be really close.
Yeah, I know North Paulding, I think, can win these last two games and secure a home playoff game first round, man. I like North Paulding at home. Then the game we're at, Dade at Chattooga. Coin flip.
Yeah, it's definitely a coin flip game, and I went back and forth. You know, I've seen a lot of Chattooga. I hadn't seen a whole lot of Dade County. I know you've seen a little more than I have, but you know, I could see two things happening here. I could see it being a slow grind, low scoring game, and Chattooga probably gets a win. I think if it gets anything over 21 or 28, I think Dade probably wins it. And my gut feeling says that the Dade passing game gets going enough to allow their offense to move the ball, and Dade wins in a squeaker. I think Massey had it 21-14, something like that. I could see something like that.
Yeah, I had to turn around and take a look, man. I had to get my last feel here. Obviously, Chattooga has the advantage of being at home. They got size on the offense, defensive line. You said Dade's passing game is what I think puts them over the top. I like Dade County 28-26.
All right, I like it. That's all the games from our local area. Sorry about the music in the background. Not real sure how good you can hear us, but hopefully you heard us miss and pick a few picks here.
Yeah, hey, hit the retweet button, the share button when you see this tonight. And I'm going to give a random person a free Northwest Georgia football hoodie, man, for everybody that retweets. I'm going to pull a name out at random.
Yeah, we got hoodies available, and we got a little bit of everything available. We got the hats like I'm wearing now. We also have the shirts. You see the top of the football here. We got a little bit of everything. It goes back into helping Northwest Georgia football athletes. So, all righty. Get out and see a game tomorrow night, and you still got time to get down here to Little Bighorn. They don't start till 7, so you still got 50-something minutes. Dade and Chattooga. Until next time, guys.
We here at Northwest Georgia Football would like to thank you for watching. Please join us again soon.